Hello everyone and welcome to day 10 of our marine cargo insurance course. Today we are tackling a very practical and crucial topic, the marine cargo claims process. This is your step-by-step guide to what happens and after a loss occurs and how to get your claim paid. By the end of the session you will understand each stage of the process, know what to expect and learn how to handle common challenges that might come up. Think of the claim process as a journey or a structured pathway. It's designed to assess what happened to your cargo when and then resolve your claims fairly. Each step is important and builds on the previous one. So the very first step, the step one is claim intimation or the notification of the loss. This is about letting everyone know immediately. Your action as soon as you discover any loss or damage to your cargo, you must immediately notify the carrier. That's the shipping line, airline or the trucking company. And crucially, remember what we discussed on the day 8. Make sure you note any damage or shortage directly on the delivery documents before you sign them. You also need to inform your insurance company or the insurance brokers right away. The goal here is to inform all the important parties about the incident as quickly as possible. This officially triggers or the starts the entire claim process. Once you have notified everyone, the next step, that is the step 2, is the appointment of a surveyor. Typically, your insurance company will appoint an independent marine surveyor. Remember from the day 7, these are neutral experts. Sometimes, if you want to get a head start, you might appoint one yourself, but always check with your insurer first. The surveyor's main job is to go to the site, investigate exactly what caused the loss, understand how it happened, and accurately assess the nature and extent of the damage or the loss to your cargo. This report is very vital for the claim. Following the surveyor's work, the step 3 is documentation submission. This is where you, as the insured, gather all the required documents that we discussed on the day 9. Things like your bill of lading, commercial invoice, packing list, and the surveyor's report. You then submit all of these to your insurance company. These documents are your proof. They're absolutely essential for providing evidence of what happened, showing the financial loss of your of the goods, and ultimately to strengthen and support your entire claim. So once all your documents are submitted, we move to step 4, that is investigation and assessment by the insurer. The claims department of every of your insurance company will meticulously review everything you've sent them, paying close attention to the surveyor's report. They are doing this to verify if your claim is valid, to ensure it falls within the terms and conditions of your insurance policy, and to figure out exactly what is covered. Sometimes they might need more information from you or even conduct additional investigations if something is not clear. After the assessment, that is step 5, is the quantum of the loss calculation. Quantum just means the amount. The insurance company will now calculate the precise financial value of your loss. They do this by looking at the terms of the policy, the details finding in the surveyor's report, and the invoices you provided for your goods. They will also take this into account your sum insured, which is the maximum amount you insure your cargo for, along with any deductible you have and other limits that are the part of your policy. Once the calculation is done, we reach to step 6, that is the settlement offer. The insurance company will send you a formal offer, which is their proposal for how much money they are willing to pay you to cover the loss that is covered by your policy. This is their official proposal for compensation based on their assessment and the calculation. Now, if you are not completely satisfied with the initial settlement offer, step 7 is negotiation and agreement. You have the right to negotiate with the insurance company. This is where you can discuss any discrepancies or explain why you believe a different amount is fair. The aim of this negotiation is to reach a mutually agreeable settlement amount, a figure that both you and the insurer are happy with, so the claim can be closed. The final step is the process. Step 8 is the payment and the discharge. Once you and the insurance company have agreed on the settlement amount, whether it was the initial offer or after some negotiations, the insurer will pay that agreed amount to you. This payment fulfills their obligation under your insurance policy. You will typically be asked to sign a document called a letter of subrogation or discharge voucher. This document confirms that you have received the payment and formally transfer your right to the insurance company, allowing them to pursue recovery from any responsible third parties as we discussed with the principle of subrogation. While the claim process is structured, there can be common challenges in the claim settlement. Being aware of these can help you avoid them. Delayed notification. This is a big one. Missing the deadlines for notifying the carrier or your insurance company can seriously harm your claim. Insufficient documentation. If you provide incomplete or inaccurate papers, your claim will be delayed or even denied. Disputes over proximity cause. Sometimes there's a disagreement between you and the insurance company about what was the direct and the main cause of the loss. This needs to be resolved. Policy exclusions. The loss might fall under a specific clause that your policy simply does not cover. It's why understanding your policy like ICC A, B, C is so important. Under insurance, if you insured your cargo for less than its actual value, the insurer might only pay a reduced amount known as a pro rata settlement. You won't get the full loss back if you don't insure for its full value. Fraudulent claims. Insurance companies are also very vigilant and careful about the dishonest claims. Any suspicion of the fraud will lead to a thorough investigation and likely denial. So that brings us to the end of a detailed look at the marine cargo claims process. It's a journey, but knowing the steps empowers you. Now I'd love to hear from you. Thinking about everything we have covered today, what's the one key takeaway from this claims process that you believe most businesses often overlook or don't pay enough attention to? Please share your insights in the comments below. Thank you so much.